I'm going to be sharing with you some facts regarding teen dating violence and the long-term effect it can have on its victims. Teen dating violence can have a negative effect on a person's health throughout their whole lifespan. Studies have shown that teens who are victims are more likely to experience symptoms of depression and anxiety. They are more likely to take part in unhealthy behaviors such as abusing drugs and alcohol. Some victims may show rebellious behaviors and contemplate and even commit suicide. Dating violence is becoming more rapid among teens, and it's a subject that isn't talked about very often. Based on my research on teen dating violence, I will be sharing today with you some heartbreaking statistics, some warning signs, as well as ways to help someone who you may know is a victim. Recognizing abuse in any relationship is difficult, but especially in teens. There are many types of abuse that teens are often believed are not abusive or even considered normal in relationships. Even though teen relationships may be different from adult relationships in many ways, teens do experience the same types of physical, sexual, verbal, and even emotional abuse as adults do. Teens also face different obstacles if they are brave enough to reach out for help. And like many adults, teens may not have money, transportation, or a safe place to go. They may have concerns about trusting others due to the lack of confidentiality because they are afraid reports will be made to the police, Child Protective Service, and that their parents will be notified. On a 2014 fact sheet, the CDC defines dating violence as a type of intimate partner violence. It occurs between the two people in a close relationship. The nature of dating violence can be physical, emotional, and sexual. Dating violence doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter if you're 13 or 30, white or black, male or female, gay or straight. In 2013, the CDC stated that nearly 5.3 million intimate partner victimization occurred each year among U.S. women ages 18 and older. This violence results in nearly 2 million injuries and nearly 1,300 deaths. CDC 2013. While researching for local resources, I was shocked when I read that Georgia has the third highest rate of teen dating violence in the U.S. 1 in 3 Georgia teens have experienced dating violence. 68% of teens do not confide in their parents about the abuse in their dating relationships. 81% of parents surveyed admitted that they don't think teen dating violence is an issue, according to Partnership Against Domestic Violence. Did you get that? 1 in 3. That means if you're hanging out with 12 of your friends, statistics shows that at least 4 of them have been victims of dating violence. Or if you're sitting in a classroom of 30 students, at least 10 of your fellow classmates have been victims of dating violence. So what do? How can we help? The best thing we can do to help with growing problem is to educate ourselves on this disturbing issue. Parents and friends should watch for warning signs that a teen has experienced during dating violence. In February 2012, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Sciences issued the following warning signs: suspicious bruises or other injuries, failing grades, loss of interest in hobbies, excusing their dating partner's behavior, needing to respond immediately to calls, texts from their partner, fearlessness around their partner, a dating partner who is significantly 3 or more years older than the teen. Also, having a partner who is 3 years is a really high risk factor for experiencing forced sex. The following signs may suggest that a teen is or at risk of perpetrating dating violence: insulting their partner, trying to control how their partner dresses or acts, constantly texting to monitor their partner, losing their temper, and being unable to control their anger. One of the most effective things we can do is to combat teen dating violence is to raise awareness in our areas, our schools, and communities. To support these efforts, the CDC has developed Dating Matters, a comprehensive teen dating violence prevention and database on current evidence about what works. They focus on 11 to 14-year-old group age and high-risk urban communities. It includes preventive strategies for individuals, peers, families, schools, and neighborhoods. Also, Safe Dates, developed by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, is a school-based program designed to stop or prevent the physical and sexual dating violence. Victims of teens dating violence often keep the abuse a secret. We should encourage them to reach out to trusted adults like parents, teachers, school counselors, youth pastors, or healthcare providers. The National Dating Abuse Helpline contact number is 1-866-331-9474. This is a national 24-hour resource specifically designed for teens and young adults. The helpline is accessible by phone or the internet. It offers real-time, one-on-one support from peer advocates trained to offer support information to those involved in dating abuse relationships. Dating violence is a serious issue and it should not be kept quiet. If you know a victim of a dating violence, or if you yourself are a victim, you should tell someone immediately. We all have a responsibility to create safe places for teens to talk about the difficult issues involved in teen dating violence. With these alarming statistics, we can no longer afford to sit back and wait for these problems to be fixed on their own. If we want our teens to have successful, healthy relationships, we need to provide avenues to tell them and educate them regarding these health issues. After all, we can't expect someone to succeed in something that we've never been taught about.